Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast and you're barely holding on? Stress doesn't knock, it barges in. It shows up in traffic jams, unpaid bills, harsh words, tight deadlines, and sleepless nights. It's the weight you carry in your chest, the noise in your mind that never seems to stop. You're not alone in this. Hello, blessed friend. I'm Isaiah, and welcome to the Miracle Prayer Channel. In today's world, stress has become a silent epidemic. We wear smiles, but our souls feel worn out. We keep going, but deep inside, we're exhausted, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But what if I told you there's a way to face stress that doesn't just numb it, but transforms it? A way that's not found in a self-help book, a vacation, or a new routine, but in something eternal, something divine. Today, we're talking about the best tool you'll ever find to handle stress, one that God Himself placed in your hands. So what is this powerful tool to handle stress? It's prayer. Simple, direct, often underestimated. But when done with faith, prayer becomes the most powerful weapon against anxiety that we will ever have. Let's look at what the Bible says in Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. This isn't just poetic language. It's a spiritual strategy. God isn't saying stress won't come. He's saying you don't have to carry it alone. Think about it when your mind is racing with worries. Stop when you're stuck in traffic and running late. Breathe when bills pile up or your relationships feel broken. Pray. Prayer doesn't magically erase your problems, but it does change your perspective. It shifts your eyes from the size of the storm to the size of your God. And when you do that, when you pause, pray, and give thanks, God promises something supernatural in return. Peace that goes beyond understanding. Not the kind of peace the world offers, shaky and dependent on circumstances, but peace that guards your heart and mind. That's a peace no stress can steal. So let me ask you now, what if instead of fighting stress with noise and distraction, you fought it with stillness and surrender? Because in the stillness, something amazing happens. So now you know prayer is not your last resort. It's your first and greatest defense. It's not a backup plan. It's the battle plan. Picture this, your heart is a fragile city and stress is like an invading army. But when you pray, really pray, God sends His peace like a divine military force to stand guard. Not just at the gates, but deep within, protecting your thoughts, calming your emotions, reminding you are not alone in this. Stress wants you to rush. Prayer invites you to rest. Stress pulls you inward, trapping you in your own mind. Prayer lifts your eyes upward and reminds you whose hands you're really in. Maybe today you're carrying more than you were ever meant to. Maybe the weight you feel isn't just the pressure of life, but the absence of surrender. What if your breakthrough isn't in doing more, but in letting go? In closing your eyes, folding your hands, and simply saying, God, I need you. You don't need perfect words. You don't need to impress Him. You just need a willing heart. Even Jesus, in His most stressful moment, in the garden, sweating drops of blood, chose to pray. If the Son of God leaned on prayer in His darkest hour, why would we ever think we could face ours without it? So here's your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now let this be your shift. Your turning point. Step into the quiet. Speak to the Father and watch what happens when you give Him the weight you've been carrying for far too long. Because here's the truth. Where prayer enters, stress exits. Where surrender begins, peace takes over. And where God moves, nothing stays the same. This is not just a devotional. This is a divine invitation. You were never meant to carry the burden alone. Now it's time to put it down. Let's not just talk about prayer. Let's step into it. This is your moment, your sacred pause in the middle of chaos. Let everything else wait. Close your eyes, open your heart, and let's go together into the presence of the one who gives peace beyond understanding. Heavenly Father, right now in the name of Jesus, I lift up every soul listening to this prayer. Lord, you see the heaviness. You hear the silent cries. You feel the weight we carry in our minds and in our hearts. But today, we lay it all down before you. We cast every anxiety, every fear, every racing thought at your feet because you care for us. We reject the lies that say we are alone, that we have to figure it all out by ourselves. We declare you are our refuge, our peace, our ever-present help in time of trouble. God, I ask you now, release a flood of supernatural peace over every listener. Let it fill bedrooms, offices, cars, hospitals, wherever this prayer is being heard. Let your presence invade the atmosphere and silence every voice of fear. We speak to every storm. Peace, be still. We speak to every restless heart. Be calm in the name of Jesus. We speak to every weary mind. Your breakthrough begins in surrender. Lord, we don't need more control. We need more of you. So come and reign. Take your rightful place in our lives. We prophesy over this day. It will not be ruled by stress, but by peace. This week will not be marked by anxiety, but by divine clarity and calm. This season will not be defined by chaos, but by a deeper walk. With you, you are the God who walks on waves, who calms seas, who speaks to storms. And if you are for us, who can be against us? So we rise today with new strength. We breathe deeply, we surrender completely, and we move forward, not in fear, but in faith. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. Listen, this is not the end of a video. This is the beginning of a shift in your life. You're not walking into tomorrow the same way you walked into today, because something happened in the spirit. Chains were broken, weights were lifted, and the peace of God is now guarding your heart and your mind like a mighty fortress. You may still face pressure, but now you face it with power. You carry a new authority. You carry the presence of the living God. So walk in that peace. Speak from that peace. And whenever stress tries to rise up again, you'll know exactly what to do. Pray, surrender, trust, repeat, because from this day forward, you're not just surviving stress, you are overcoming it. And I declare this is your season of rest, of clarity, and of unshakable peace in Jesus' name. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs peace today. Hit that like button, subscribe for more devotionals, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of divine encouragement. Leave a comment below and tell us, what are you surrendering to God today? You are seen, you are loved, and your breakthrough has already begun. Until next time, stay rooted in peace and anchored in prayer. God bless you.